Welcome back, Tech Room enthusiasts. We're trustedshopify.com, and today we are in the Tech Room. In this video, two entry-level camera brands will be going head-to-head. We have the Panasonic LUMIX G100 and the Sony Alpha 6100. Your first camera won't be the one that brings in the big bucks. It is where you'll get your bearings to learn the ins and outs of shooting video and capturing award-winning photographs. So if you're looking for the best entry-level camera, we've got you covered. Panasonic and Sony are without a doubt the two biggest players in the premium camera industry. As both have gained 5 badges from our team at trustedshopify.com, it's only fair to battle them out together in a fight that would reveal which entry-level camera rules the market. If you're interested in the other entry-level cameras that we reviewed, do check out our entry-level camera review video link below. If you want direct links to the products themselves, all these links are also listed below too. So, without further ado, let's start the brand wars. The first category that these entry-level cameras will be going toe-to-toe with would be their screen. Not having to raise your camera to your eye in order to capture a shot can be liberating, and it tends to spark creative bursts that are easily transferable to performance. Not to mention, having an LCD screen is a convenient way to quickly check your settings and take shots. The G100 sports a remarkably brilliant 3-inch LCD with 1.84 million dots of resolution that flips nearly 180 degrees forward, so you can see what you're filming when facing the camera. With the ability to navigate menus on the screen itself, the Panasonic has gone all out with the extensive touchscreen functionality, treating us to a ludicrously good experience. On the other hand, the A6100 retains Sony's tradition of incorporating a modestly dim LCD. At 3 inches and 0.9 million dots, it provides a good preview for the camera, especially in bright light. The screen tilts down nearly 90 degrees so you can hold the camera above your head, and it tilts up about 180 degrees for framing selfies or vlogging. Of course, it's also a touchscreen. But we have to emphasize that Sony's touchscreen LCD is only in a limited sense. For example, you can tap it to establish the focal point but not to browse the complex, cluttered menus. This is where Panasonic outran the competition, elevating the G100 to the top of this category. The second category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their microphone input jack. People often forget that the sound in a video is just as important, if not more important, than the actual images. A lot of us can sit through a video with slightly out-of-focus footage, but it's a whole different story if the audio is terrible, loud, or unsettling. One of the G100's standout features is Nokia Ozo Audio. Yep, the same brand as the phone brands. Ozo Audio equips the G100 with a sophisticated 3-way audio recording function that works with visual identification software to steer their microphones toward the person speaking. Conversely, the A6100's superior video would be wasted if it couldn't be accompanied by equally outstanding audio. Luckily, it has an audio input jack that can accept any third-party microphone. Sony is a great option as it allows you to connect the microphone of your choice, but we have to say the G100 offers more convenience as it removes the need to carry around an external microphone and makes it easy to get quality footage on the go in front and behind the camera. The third category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their connectivity. In today's digital age, where people share photos and social media at random, having wireless connection is a good feature to have. Built-in Wi-Fi allows you to remotely control your camera, which is ideal for selfies or group photographs, while a Bluetooth connection makes sharing photos a breeze. For quick and simple sharing and full-resolution files, the G100 can be paired with Bluetooth or Wi-Fi and integrate seamlessly with your smartphone through the Panasonic Image app. Meanwhile, the A6100 has the standard cocktail of Bluetooth, NFC, and Wi-Fi to connect to your Android or iOS phone. Along with the Sony Imaging Edge mobile app, the camera lets you transfer a full-resolution JPEG image in a nippy 3 seconds. Of course, you'll need to connect your smart device first, but NFC pairing makes this process simple. What's more, the app also works as a remote control so you can set up the camera on a tripod and trigger a group shot with your phone. With their effortless wireless connection, these cameras provide seamless photo sharing. Nevertheless, the A6100 did it better by enabling the app to double as a remote control. Additionally, several users also expressed frustration with the G100's somewhat challenging device pairing process. With that said, the A6100 triumphs this time. The fourth category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their image quality. Although megapixels aren't everything, they do have an impact on the aesthetics and quality of the photo. Most photographers, especially those who are just starting out, care a lot about the image quality because it helps them show emotion and context better. The G100 is built around a 20-megapixel 4/3 CMOS sensor and delivers great quality when shooting outside in sunny conditions and low ISOs. The images shot have a nice amount of contrast and colors that pop. Generally speaking, these are stills that wouldn't need a lot of post-processing to get them ready to be shared on social platforms or dropped into a video. Offering even better, at the heart of the A6100 sits an impressive 24.2-megapixel XMOR CMOS image sensor and a new generation Bion's X processor. It's a potent mix that aims for outstanding performance in everything from autofocus and quick-fire shooting to enhanced image quality, even at high ISO settings. There's little negative to say about the image quality these cameras deliver, but we have to give the point to the A6100 as it offers a higher megapixel, providing a better image quality than the G100. The fifth category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their video quality. Photographers are no longer just a target market for cameras. Due to their rapidly rising population, they're now more regularly directed and made explicitly for vloggers. Because of this, video quality is just as crucial as image quality. So the video quality should be taken into consideration to make sure you have the best of both worlds. The G100 can film 720p and 1080p at 24 to 60 frames per second. It can also capture 4K videos at 24, 25, or 30 frames per second. Not to mention, the camera features an advanced 5-axis hybrid image stabilization to ensure smooth videos during walks and talks. We have to emphasize, though, that the clips are limited to half an hour in 1080p and 10 minutes in 4K. Also, the video will be cropped when shooting a 4K video, so you'll need to shoot at quite a distance to frame your head suitably. The A6100 in comparison has no length restrictions and can record full HD 1080p content at up to 120 frames per second and 4K video at up to 30 frames per second. A further point worth mentioning is that the Alpha A6100 doesn't incorporate sensor shift stabilization and instead relies on conventional lens-based optical stabilization. In this category, both cameras have their strengths and shortcomings. However, we believe that the biggest deal breaker here is the built-in image stabilization, as it improves the video quality and can make up for all the undersides. Having said that, we'll give the point to the G100. The sixth category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their lenses. If you're seeking to step into something a little more challenging, you might also want the ability to change the lenses you're wearing. You can only accomplish so much with your kit lens, so if you intend to purchase additional, choose a camera with a strong lens lineup. Unlike other starter and vlogging cameras, the G100 grows with you over time. It is compatible with around 30 brilliant, affordable full lineup of Lumix lenses, perfect for travel, portraits, nature photography, and more. Being able to change lenses gives it a distinct edge over the competition, smartphones, and pocket cameras. In contrast with an E-mount lens, the A6100 has access to a plethora of quality and affordable lenses. What's more, Sony's versatile E-mount system now features a total of 54 lenses. With that number of options, you can easily select the right lens for your needs. Clearly, versatility is what the Lumix G100 and Alpha 6100 offer on the table, but the A6100 provides more compatible lenses than the G100, making it worth the investment. The seventh and final category that these two brands will be going toe-to-toe with would be their battery life. Depending on how long you expect to shoot before recharging or how many spares you want to carry, the battery's life can be an important consideration, particularly when traveling. The Panasonic G100 uses a DMW BLG10 battery with a capacity of 1025 mAh. This should be good for around 270 photos or up to 90 minutes of 1080p video. It may not be a great figure for heavy users. It's typically for a camera in this class and is likely to be sufficient for a day or so. It can also be charged via its micro USB socket. On the other hand, the A6100 is powered by Sony's soft lamented W battery. It's supposed to get you about 420 shots per charge, although this drops to 380 shots when using the electronic viewfinder. The A6100 can also now be powered and charged via USB connection, which is useful if you're without your charger but can access a computer. If you're out for a day at the theme park or bouncing around museums and other tourist sites, you should absolutely bring a spare battery or two to keep shooting without worries. Although both cameras are a bit short in battery life, the A6100 still takes the commanding lead as it offers a longer and larger shooting time. Given all the amazing features these two cameras have, there's plenty more that we could talk about, but we already covered the important points you need to know. The neck-and-neck match left us head-scratching, but there can only be one winner. With a score of 4-3, the Sony Alpha 6100 takes the crown with its fantastic connectivity, image quality, lenses, and battery life. However, the Panasonic G100 has also given a good fight and excelled in terms of screen, audio, and video quality. And there you have it, folks. The battle between the Panasonic LUMIX G100 and the Sony Alpha 6100 has finally ended. If you have any contenders for a next entry-level camera face-off, which you would like our team to test, do drop it in the comments section below, and we'll be sure to assess them for our next update. If you like this video and it helps you in any way, please do give it a like and hit the subscribe button so that you can stay connected and updated with all of our research into everything that makes our tech rooms great. We look forward to seeing you at the TrustedShoppingGuide.com again soon.